All right, so we got Brandon Newman and Don McHenry. You guys are free to ask any questions.
Hey guys, obviously a really good game. What were you guys having to do in the second half to kind of run away with this game?
I think, our first half was kind of a little bit slow. We weren't really as aggressive as we talked about coming into the game, and we kind of let them do whatever they want on the offensive end. And we weren't guarding the ball that good. I think the spread was like 8 or so in the first half. So going into the second, coach was just like, they're not really scoring on any of their set plays. They're just driving us. They're getting downhill, and we had to do a better job on 24 too in the second half.
Right, I think they shot 63% in the first half, 30% in the second. It seemed like you guys just did a much better job of closing down the lanes and making them earn those points a little bit more. Was that kind of an emphasis at halftime?
Yeah, just as I mentioned, we were letting them do whatever they want. We were letting Tandy just kind of pick us apart, from the three, and then driving us. He's a really good player. It takes a whole team to stop him. And not a knock to any of the other guys, but obviously he's averaging 19, and the other guys are averaging half of that. So stopping him, and being able to rotate, be in gaps, and then finish plays with a rebound, that was big for us in the second half.
And he got his points tonight, but I thought you guys kind of turned him into more of a volume shooter, where he shot about 30-something%. So, that's less shots for other guys to take. So you feel like you did a pretty good job in this?
Yeah, I mean, after he hits a tough one, you tip your hat to him, but continuing to make him take and make tough shots over the course of the game. We thought we were going to play the numbers, and we didn't think he can keep up that play, the whole game.
From the same standpoint, your run before halftime keeps getting close before the halftime. Pretty critical as well. Did you guys kind of talk about it amongst yourselves? Maybe that last media timeout?
Yeah, just trying to just making the game easier for us. Like we knew, we got to chip away, we got to cut it down, just so we can build up our momentum coming back in. So yeah, that was definitely big time for us for sure.
Don, for you, man, that first half, pick up 2 fouls, you got to sit for most of the back half of the first half, come off in the second half and score most of the points in the second half. What was going through your head while you're sitting on the bench in the first half?
Yeah, pick up 2 early fouls. It hurt it, but at the same time, I trust the coaches. I trust my guys out there when I'm not out there. I trust them, and most importantly, I trust God in just knowing that we gonna be all right. And it helped us. It gave us an extra boost when I'm fresh like that. I didn't play much in the first half, so I feel like that gave us an extra boost in the second half as well.
For sure.
7 for 12 from three-point range in the second half too. Just better shots, or were you guys just finding the range a little bit better?
Yeah, I say it's a little bit of both. A little bit of more swinging it and finding better shots, and kind of mix of settling into the game and real warm and for sure.
Yeah, to piggyback off what Don said, after our last game against Sam Houston, I think it was either the practice after or maybe Friday. It was Coach brought in some stats, and it had our percentages on 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, 4 passes, and I think it was three or more passes in a possession. We're shooting almost 70% from the field, and then if it's 2 or less, it's 25 and under. So that was a big emphasis for us coming into this game, is to move the ball, because the numbers show that it's got a really good chance of going in.
What were those numbers again, Brandon?
I think it was 69%, 3 or more passes.
25.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brandon, for you, man, I don't know what your career high is off the top of my head, but you had 25 tonight. You've been officially shooting the ball for the most part, just a leader in a couple games before that. What's been going on with you? How you been feeling comfortable getting into this offense and being able to score as much as you have been?
I just been in the moment more. I think in the non-conference season, I was just so caught up in my head and kind of just overthinking, out there instead of just playing the game from what it is. And I think that's been a credit to my play so far, and trusting in my guys. As I just mentioned, we're a way better team when we move the ball, and I just got to trust in them that they'll find me, and they got to trust me that I'll do the same. And we did that tonight, and we were able to get a bunch of good looks.
You guys are 8-0 at home now. Starting to see that crowd come in. Are you feeling the crowd behind you a little bit more? Is that giving you a boost in these games? You need to find some extra energy?
Yeah, I think so. They're a boost for sure. They're big time here. I think that play a part in it for sure. When we come out to warm up, it's like, whoa, like today, and our shoot around, it really didn't look that packed. But once we come back in and tip off like 4 minutes away, it get packed up real full, and they loud. They help us down stretches. Other teams shooting free throws, they real loud. They help us in that. So yeah, they help us a lot for sure and give us a boost.
All set?
Appreciate it.